It's the weekend around the corner, y'all. Friday, June the 20th. Everybody, welcome to the Coco Show. How is everybody doing in the chat? We are live and rocking. Let's crack some nuts, more specifically, some cocoa nuts. I am here. I am ready. Let's do this. Hello, Earth Dragon J. How you doing, darling? Hope everything is well. I see everybody in. SN Milton, how you doing, sister? How is everybody doing? Showing the love. I am so happy to be here. We have so much to cover. Honey, I don't even know. Darling, I don't even know where to begin. It's just so much things to cover. Like, listen, but you know the drill. Let's start with this. Don't forget, y'all, to like, share, and subscribe to the Jean Claude Rumble channel. Jean Claude at Beyond Mystic. We post every single day uncensored content for y'all. What a do, Guinness girl. How are you doing, sister? I see you in the comments as well. And if you are more of a I shut down the channel. A YouTube lover, don't worry. We got YouTube on that channel as well. So simply visit us on Jean Claude 003. Voila. And we post every single day as well, just for you. And thank you guys so much for your support. It means the world to us. You guys have no idea. That's what keeps this channel alive. And of course, we have our summer promo, y'all, with Janine. Get it down. Get down on it. Come on, girl. Get down on it. Save 50% off with the promo code SUMMER50 on our IAP pass, the Insider Access Pass. You get access to VIP events, conference events for our Beyond the News with Janine and Jean-Claude, the Wu-Fi show as well. So the Wu-Fi show talks of everything about finance, crypto, gold, silver, and the Beyond the News. You guys love that show. So if you want to be an Insider Access Pass, now is the time. 50% off with promo code SUMMER50 with Janine and Jean-Claude. Shaking their tush, doing what they got to do, you know. And as well, we have Jan's amazing meditation, his ancestral healing meditation with the promo code healing10. And that really captivated my attention. Was it but on this show, or I was just having this conversation with somebody around me of generational healing, of healing the pain that we had in our past life or in our like past generations. And when I saw this meditation coming up, for sure I'm going to be doing it. I won't be catching it live, but I'll play it on replay. And if you do purchase this, you don't need to watch it live, catch it on replay. That's a meditation that I would like to tune into and to take care of my little moi, my little heart. So now, y'all tell me. Let me put myself here. I got the incense burning, so maybe it's a bit smoky. Y'all, I'm not a smoke. I'm just saying it's my little incense here because we need that good vibe. Y'all feel me? It does look kind of smoky here, huh? Right? So, yes, DJ Bean, we all relate. And oh, yes, happy summer solstice, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay. What a day. What a week. Honey, what a life. We are going through it. I don't even know where to begin. So much information. Now, let me check my slides. I got everything here, my slide deck. Everything is up and running. Okay. Now, y'all tell me, how you feeling? How was your week with all of this crazy news, all up in our faces, all day, every day. We're going to talk about it later on during the show, but just tell me in the comments section. No, did you bean? No, I just saw that comment. No, I'm not. It's my intent. Okay. So I'm not if y'all smoking the green stuff, I'm not judging. We are all here to spread the love, y'all. Okay? But I am drinking the green stuff. God, y'all know I'm on this journey of well-being, detox of my body. So here I am with the green juice, the green water. Chlorophyll, that's how we say it in English. In French, it's chlorophylle. So I guess in English, it's chlorophyll, whatever. So these energies, crazy. A lot of fear mongering around the mass media, especially for the normies. I could only imagine the hell they're going through, taking all of this energy in. We can't pretend that we're not seeing it, feeling it. Like I wake up in the morning and I feel it right away. I work in it all day. Every single day, I'm in it backstage, working on all of the shows, listening to everything, listening to all of the news, reading all of the news that's coming out to be up to date. Listen, we are over the tip of the iceberg, honey. We are in the middle of the iceberg. Maybe like the normies are on the tip of the iceberg, but we are like deep down in the middle, like in the core of the iceberg with all of this BS happening. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I wanted to bring out this excerpt from let me bring it here, Meg's show, Daily Astro Show from June 18th, and she just brought us in a space with astrology to just remind us and the normies and our new followers to take everything with a grain of salt and to not hop into this fear tactic propaganda that's in our faces. And I'm especially talking to the new followers of Beyond Mystic, because I know it's how it's so overwhelming. Like I keep on reminding everybody, when I hop into the journey and started to deep dive, honey, I like, listen, I'm pretty sure that's what gave me gray hair. Now let's be real. I ain't judging. You got gray hair, you fabulous. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure that when I started to deep dive in 2019, the gray hair started to pop up and say, listen, we got to get out. So this is what I call wisdom hair. Okay. So let's check what our dear Meg, just a friendly reminder, a little review of the week we just went through. Like I said in the beginning, what a day, what a week, what a life. Let's check out Meg.
18th, we're going to be having exact Jupiter square Neptune, and not going to be exact until later in the day Eastern time. Will be exact 11:16 p.m. Eastern time, but of course we're within the very strong energy of it all day, and also going into tomorrow. And very interesting that when we've got that exact Jupiter, 2 degrees of Cancer, in square to Neptune, 2 degrees of Aries, Neptune will be conjunct the moon. Wow. So, this is really interesting because these two planets, Jupiter and Neptune, in a challenging adverse aspect, okay, a square, which is like creative potential, creative tension, it's highlighting some of the more challenging aspects of the areas of life that Neptune and Jupiter rules, which are the two rulers of Pisces. Okay, so these guys have to do with seeing things clearly, confusion, mind control, brainwashing, lies, illusions. So I'm going to say right here, right now, that some of the things that have been coming up the past few days and things coming through or coming up for us in the collective today, and also even in our personal lives, we want to take everything with a grain of salt right now with this Jupiter in square to Neptune. And that's not me trying to sound airy-fairy, like only think positively so positive things can happen. Of course, we want to do our positive intentions, but also being aware there's some major lies and deception going on. Jupiter in square to Neptune. Don't just believe anything this week without the actual hardcore proof of it, whether that's in the collective or your personal live. Elegant Witchery says, I'm tired. Lots of tension in the outside world. Yeah, for sure. And, it's interesting too, because Neptune rules our sleep. Look at that. When that exact square happens, the two things that rule our sleep, Neptune and Moon, conjunct in square to Jupiter. So our sleep is feeling weird. Our rest time is feeling weird. Our intuition is weird. And, I hate to say this, but we might not be feeling things totally accurately, intuitively. So this is a very important time to, as one of my favorite sayings goes, observe and don't absorb. Okay, that's one of my most favorite things to say. And that really goes for today. That really goes for right now. Observe it and don't absorb it. And I'll be honest with you guys. Okay, I'm a Scorpio. Okay. And I like to keep it real. I had a moment yesterday, actually several moments, because I'm a crazy Scorpio like that, where I was like, holy crap, is there about to be like a nuclear war? Is this all going to go to shit? I started to go into the fear for a little bit yesterday, and it made me feel like shit. And, I was trying to keep up with all the news that was going on, and I was looking at X the whole time, and I was like, what's happening now? What's the update now? What's the update now? And when I tune into my heart, and also as a Western astrologer, look at the astrology, okay, there's definitely, we're already in a war. Okay, we've been in a war for a very, very long time. That's a whole other subject. We won't get too into that in this video, but we've already been in a war. And if we were gonna all blow up, that would have happened already. That's my personal take. And astrologically, with some of the kick-ass transits and once in a lifetime aspects that we've got happening now and coming up, this is actually really magical times where I think there's going to be miracles. And again, that's not me being airy-fairy. I think I genuinely see that.
Y'all, okay. That's all I got to say is okay. And in the comments, we are all on the same frequency. We're talking here for the normies. If they ever fall on this video, on this clip, or for our new followers of Beyond Mystic, don't worry. Do not fear. It's all good in the hood. Listen, the comments are popping and dropping. Darling, check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? You need to protect yourself. And talking about protection, darling, we have this amazing promo with our dear amiga Carla from Ascension Organites. She has this amazing EMF hats. So like we're right in it talking about protection. Here we are. Go shop her site with the promo code Beyond Mystic and get your 10% off of this hat. Usually I do see Jean-Claude popping that hat on when he's doing the Beyond the News with the Insider Access members, but there it is. If you want it, shop it. Now is the time for limited quantities and go and protect yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, thank you, DG Bean, for that. That was a good one. DG Bean is always here, popping and dropping in the comments, all of y'all. So here we are. Let's talk about it. Let's chat about this past insane week that we just got. Let me take a sip of my little drink. Okay. Of course, we can't ignore it. Everybody's talking about it. The war, the war. Okay, yes, we get it. Let me put my slides up here for y'all. For those that are sleeping under a rock, or for those who just completely disconnected from social media, mass media, all of that news. Good for you, honey. Good for you. So, yes, Iran, Israel, Trump, this back and forth. I'm telling y'all, they're like playing professional tennis. What is that name of that huge tennis competition that everybody talks about? I'm like, I have in my head PGA Tour, but that's golf. So, whatever. Let's talk about this. Okay, we can't ignore it. I call it propaganda, a wow effect for the normies that are lingering in fear. We're not there because we see behind the curtains. But of course, it does, like Meg said, during this week, she had this little moment of stress thinking about it. It did capture her energy. We can't ignore it, of course. And I'm not saying, oh, listen, I'm like invincible and I'm totally over it. No, of course not. So these energies are super intense. We can't shut down our channels of looking what's happening. But I just wanted to say, because now I'm seeing more and more of conservatives in the States, such as Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens. Now they're feeling betrayed by Trump and saying that he is starting to canoodle with the enemy. Now, friendly reminder, y'all, I'm not an expert in politics. I like learning about it, I like getting informed, but I just want to give a friendly reminder. Do y'all remember, like, first of all, Tucker Carlson, Candace, everybody else in that conservative side of media? Do you remember how can you forget that Trump is a chess player? I keep on coming back to that Netflix show from back in the days, um, with Kevin Spacey. Can you write down in the comments, y'all, what was the name of that TV show on Netflix? House of Cards. And he is a huge player of that kind. But do you guys remember how back in the days when he was first president, how he was playing who's the toughest between the United States and North Korea? Do you remember that? I remember hearing the news here in Quebec. Everybody was like, oh my God, Trump is planning to go to war against to battle North Korea. And now they were saying, oh my gosh, look at all of the fear mongering around that. And they were saying, okay, well, Trump was saying, I'm the one that has the bigger red button for nuclear bomb. And then Kim Jong Un was fighting as well. Do you guys remember all that shit? And then suddenly, poof, everything was namaste with these two. And they were there shaking hands. All was good. Like a couple weeks later, or a couple months, like I'm trying to go back in time. I didn't have time to like bring all of the news clips about that, but I clearly remember how they were saying, "Oh my gosh, North Korea and the United States, they're gonna get at it," and now everything was kumbaya, namaste between these two. Do y'all remember that tactic? You're pointing the right side. There we go, because my other screen is here. So yeah, do you remember that? And for those who don't, friendly reminder. And of course, do we remember the argument between Bill Barr and Trump? And then suddenly we have Bill Barr going to CNN talking about how he despised Trump and he's a traitor, yada, yada. And then after we have Bill Barr on CNN saying that he will vote for Trump, that he will vote for Trump if he's going against Biden. We have that article right here. Right here. I think that Biden is an unfit for office, Barr said on the source with wide range, blah, blah, blah. I think Trump would do less damage than Biden. So now, if we go back to this, we have to think about it. I'm pretty much convinced. And as well, Janine is pulling a lot of cards saying, like, no, this is all just smoke and games. And I'm convinced as well that this is all smoke and games, that they're getting the normies in this huge bubble of fear. So instead of using your cognitive thinking, you go with your emotional thinking. But if you're up here, you can see what's back there, back in the curtains. But if you're here and you're looking at all of this smoke, like my incense smoke, you're just stuck in your emotions and you can't see further because this is so much to absorb. So I want to share this special card pull of Janine during the special decode that was on June 18th this week. So much information. Yes, you are totally right. It's the perfect puppet show. It's exactly that, DJB. Puppet show. So I want to share this card pull of Janine during that show. But for everybody that's watching me on YouTube, please come over to X or to Rumble because I have to cut the show from YouTube because they're going to be playing Janine and we don't want to get censored. We don't want to get booted off YouTube. So take your time, come and join us on Rumble or on our X channel as well. We'll wait. We'll wait for y'all. I'll just disconnect from YouTube. So here we go.